Insomnia means this feeling. Medically, insomnia is, I believe it's defined as severe persistent struggles in getting to sleep or staying asleep for a period of more than 28 days that is not caused by another health condition or drugs, including medication and alcohol. I had child onset insomnia. I was aged 10. Summer 2006. Just turned 10. I stopped sleeping. And that same year, I started getting very intolerant of the sun, and I started getting headaches. By the time I was 14, my sleep problems had developed to full-blown insomnia, and my headaches had reached severity and the frequency of classing as chronic daily migraines. After Josh died, I stopped getting the chronic daily migraines, but the sleeping didn't resolve itself, and it never has. At the moment, right now, it's 2:21, and at the moment, my main sleep problem was, and I was talking to my mum about this tonight, last night, yesterday, whatever, is I can be awake really, really, really late. You know, if I was to follow my normal sleep pattern, I'd be sleeping at 4 in the morning and waking up about noon, 1 o'clock-ish. At the moment, I am tending to sleep through. It takes me so long to get to sleep, but one of the reasons for that is because my body doesn't shut down until the very, very early morning. But really, really, really needs addressing. I have tried so many things over the years. And people always throw sleep hygiene at me. I've tried it. I have persisted with it. Not even just tried, I've completely followed sleep hygiene, and it's a massive, massive issue for me. And I've got no idea why. Sorry, my arm was getting achy. First thing that I had for sleep, we tried a lot of herbal remedies because obviously I was very young. We sort of left it until I was, 13, 14, really, really starting to interfere with my day-to-day life, with my schoolwork. There was some sort of sleep serum that I tried. We tried various, my mum used to buy oil drops, but not like a pet drop, like pillow pearls. She bought me some polar bears for Christmas once, and they have like lavender and hops and stuff in. You just drop them on your pillow. They didn't work. Lavender spray didn't work. Sleep socks didn't work. And then more progressively, valerian, which is a herbal remedy, but it's valerian root and it acts as a sedative. Didn't really help. It was making me very groggy in the mornings, and actually I didn't feel it was helping me sleep. It was just sort of making my body extremely still, which was horrible. Melatonin. I was on melatonin for all of a week, and then that was when I was with CAMS, my child psychiatrist prescribed, and then within 8 days took me off it, put me on an antipsychotic called quetiapine, which I am still on, and it did help, but I was still getting very disrupted sleep, and it wasn't really helping much early last year. So we added in that time I was also on another antidepressant, so I did another antidepressant to try and help, which again kind of helped, but it never been a cure. This time last year I was manic, because I had bipolar disorder, and I wasn't sleeping. They upped my typing to try and help with the mania. I was still sleep resistant, but that was because I was manic. Towards the end of my time in hospital, I was go to bed about midnight, because it was lights out at midnight in hospital. So probably I was going to sleep about 1:30 and then waking up. I mean, my consultant eventually cut my morning dose of the things I was having in the morning, because I just wasn't waking up with them, so I was sleeping in until like lunch. Then I started oversleeping, and then in my last few weeks when I started going on day leave, I was having to get up and be out for about 9 o'clock. And then my first few weeks at home I was sleeping alright, and then November time onwards this has happened. So I thought I'd make a little informative video at 26 minutes past 2 in the morning, because I'm just so fed up. And it feels like I'm so alone at this time in the morning. There is no one else up. There's no one I can go to for support. There is no magic sleep pill. There is no magic cure for this. It's just shit, and I've just got to deal with it by myself. Yay. Anyway, I've got 57 seconds left on this video, so I'm just going to end it here. Oh, and also there won't be a vlog for yesterday, because I recorded some awesome footage, including a really cute cat and flying ant day, but I put them into my video editor, and whoosh, no music, no sound, no voice, no audio, nothing. So, sorry. See you tomorrow.